Hello everyone and welcome back to Ladyhill. Now, as you can see here, we're into March, which means we've got two big main jobs to do in March. All the grass fields that we cut last time all need refertilising, so that's going to be one of the main jobs of the day, which I'm going to set up my... He's going to need collecting, but I can't really do that until the Agri King has finished. He's currently out there windrowing the last field. Once those two are done, it's also the time when seeding can begin. Now, or seeding certain crops, I should say. But I've decided we're going to do... Okay, it's not going to work the same with this one as it was with the Agri King. Bugger. It's alright. So I was trying to say, what I've decided is, I'm going to do one field of spinach, probably 73 up there, because it's a nice big field. Spinach, get two cuts of it, which is good. Obviously I'm going to have to rent the big harvester again, like we did for peas. Peas we did, it was something like that. I think it was peas, I can't remember. I might just use the other. Sometimes I find with type fields, actually this guy's a little bit better. This guy's up here on this field doing this. This guy's been here doing this. Meanwhile, this is ready to go. Like I say, my plan is a lot of oats again, because oats are just good crop. Obviously, we already have our barley and our wheat set up. I need to replant grass on 12 there, which is another job. I do, however, want to do at least one field of sorghum. Now that I've waited another month for, we do that in April. My plan is, this field here is going to be our spinach field. I'll get oats on at least 3 of these. And I might sorghum one of those, and then one of these two fields, I'm thinking possibly 94. Might just get ripped. Ooh, nearly. Am I going to the right side? Yeah, I am. Might just get ripped and then get another crop put on it. I don't know what yet. As you see, the money's going up now that Ruby's selling away, so that's a good sign. I'm tempted by this field here as well. I mean, we can just afford it. It needs ripping and all that, so it would... Tell you what, folks, we'll leave time running for a little bit, because if we get a little bit more decent money coming in, obviously we get a few more things sold, then I'll look at... Why you set to peas when you're on spinach. Then you're going to say it's good about headlands, I'm going to go to a nice straight line to start. I'm hoping to have enough seeding here at least through this field. The thing is, we can always nip over to like the buy anything station, it's just a bit further down this lane, and we can fill it with that. How quickly it starts going. Do we have... Yeah, we have field data on this field, which is good. Of course, this isn't the best, but we'll get through it. Yes, this is one of the fields we've never actually done any work on this field. We haven't fertilised it, we haven't limed it or anything, so we are purely working on what the last farmer left us with. I don't know which crop, I can't remember which crop I done last, we have to go back in videos and look, but if it's using seed pretty slow, because it's on what it calls a high speed rate piece of, you can have different types of soil here, where's... That's a good sign that we're not going to use this huge amount, which means it's going to be a little while till after Paddy has completed their task. Right, what I might just do then is send that back to the farmyard, because at least then once we've done this, we can go get on with the... Oh, you're going to do this in like stages, or you're going to be able to call this one curve? Oh god, I was worried I'd have to like restart the green forest here every time. Oh, it's you that's finished. I thought it was the yeah, nitrogen looks bad on grass because grass doesn't take a lot. So I'm going to move this guy over to the other field, obviously. So we'll see if we earn a reasonable amount this hour. and I may just petrol the field. But at least then we can sort of make a start on maybe going and getting the other. In fact, if I do that, if I get the other Deutsch to rip it, we see he hasn't got the exact horsepower he needs. He's not far off. So we have to win this field's grass as well. At least then. Ooh. Just leaving it with £1,000 a bit too close, or do we reckon we can make it back? You know what? Unfortunately, we can't afford to even what's it yet. Well, oh. You know what? I should have brainstormed. I'm gonna get to sell milk. Couldn't even do precision farming on it. That's the one. I'm gonna decide to go and sell some milk. Let's sell everything. See, the sell everything container. That's 24k. That's gonna take the wolf from the door. Wait now, some tractors is dead, some tractors is N, and it doesn't seem to have any kind of. I don't know what causes it to change which one it is. So what we'll do is once we've got this guy gets back. Fine. If you do that, that means he'll only do it once. When he gets back, he'll say it's finished. Then we send him to finish that rip, because in theory, if he gets that rip quick enough, we might be able to plant that field today as well. But bear in mind, we're going to need to roll. You are now going. Go ahead, on with it. I missed the cue point because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to get on with this, and by the time we get back, hopefully we'll have this field done, and we should be on with better things. So please enjoy. Well, I was hoping to get more of that field done, but babysitting the AI takes time, unfortunately. So, in the AI said that I'm going to come on now and I'm going to get the baling done, I think, first, and then we're going to set the tractor off to ripping. Now, he's getting on with that. Now, I know we're fertilising over the windrows. In the game, that doesn't make a difference. I really didn't realise that'd be a bit silly, but look at the game isn't worried about that, because hey, in past less realistic playthroughs, I've been known to do 2 or 3 cuts before I collected any like bales or windrows. So you'd be like cutting and just piling it up using a windrow. It used to work a lot better than it should have done actually. I'm going to leave this guy just on the edge of the field here, because obviously this is going to be stuck on the gate. Going to be a job for in a little bit. I don't know whether this has got the horsepower to do this or not. We'll find out. If it doesn't, it might be a case of swapping it onto the big Deutsch over there. Let's have a look. I don't think I'm interested in there, right? And so this guy, we get the baling done first. Once we've got those fields baled, it doesn't matter to me if it's a couple of months before we collect, other than obviously if we run out of cow food. Now the cow's currently food is full, and the mixed feeder is full, so we're not in any immediate danger. Like I say, if we get both those fields baled, I'll probably rip one of them up. Onto the good old baler. I do love this old chrome baler. It's I don't get me wrong, some of the ones with all the fancy like windows on that are brilliant, absolutely insanely good. Okay, you've completed her task, okay. So, tell you what then, we can send you field. Battlefield 74 doesn't have a thing, he's annoying as hell. Well, I send you to 94. But hopefully if I send you to 94 then go and grab this guy. Do I reckon 59's enough? I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat this one a little bit. Because we're right. Geronimo! Because we're right next door to the shop, I feel it's easier just to go nip to here, fill one up. And it will be to take it all the way to the... Take it all the way back to the yard and then come back for it. Obviously as well, the fields that we're currently planting, they will need to be fertilised because that seeder does not do fertilisation. Actually, I'm starting to wonder if maybe that's future purchase. That machine was great where we were when we got it. That seeder was actually overkill for our farm. However, now that we're at the point we're at, I wonder if we're better going for something a bit more. If combining the seeding and the fertilising into one go would actually save us more time and be worth, even if it was a reduction in working width or a reduction in like working speed, I think it would still be worth it. So the first bale coming out of this is probably going to be a straw bale because it's over halfway. We're still on 220s, aren't we? I probably should consider going to 240s, but I've never bothered yet. It's nothing with hers. Okay, I think it will. I don't know if it'll convert this. Oh no, it's convert to hay. Okay, well that's actually even better then. Delicious. Right. We set a counter, then we know what we do today. I'm hoping this should give us a really good supply because these are two big fields like, and the fact they converted that straight to hay from straw is slightly cheaty, but in real life just when you clean the machine out. I do have the mod installed that allows us to unload part bales, I just haven't used it. I didn't use it then. Probably should in future be more realistic than, you know, magically changing straw into hay. Which is the one Jesus didn't tell you about. Yes, I think if we keep this one as a grass field, just because this one's also one a bit closer to the farm, so when we're hauling the forage trailer backwards and forwards, it's going to be better, it's going to be a little bit quicker. Well then the other one up there, 94, I know I'm refertilising it now, because I think we're going to get at least one more cut out of it, because it might end up falling into next year now, because obviously next month I'll be ready to cut again. I'm sort of like, yeah, I might rip it, but I'd probably cut it before I rip it, because I'm sad that way, and I don't like to think I'm losing out. That's what we probably, I feel, very late season crop at this point. Probably looking at, will actually be good for the sorghum, you know. And the thing about sorghum is it's good chicken food. I believe it's one of the best in terms of like yield per acre. I think it's between that and barley. I'm sure I read online one of the guys from people who've looked far into more detail than I do that barley is like your lowest cost per acre is the best chicken food. Obviously, a lot of the barley we make are going to now our beer production, which is helping to keep. Ooh, dancing bale. Which that's what's going to help keep us going and help fund the future daft ideas I have. I mean, projects, of course, they're not daft. I wouldn't mind getting a grain mill, producing our own flour. Yeah, there isn't a lot of productions on this map. My only other one is a lumber mill, so there's not a lot to keep going. We're going to have to place a lot of these things, which means we need the money up front to buy them. Like the brewery and the dairy are going to really help us. The dairy I need to keep an eye on, by the way. I've just realised, yeah, we have quite a bit there. Butter, milk, cheese, yeah, there's like 60 grand sat over there right now. Not stuck in a corner here. It's probably worth us doing a sale run of that at some point, either this episode or very early next. So I have a feeling we have 2 episode stages by how time's getting on. We still have a lot of ground to cover. It's so much easier on maps that don't have solid fences. But that takes all the fun out of it. So at the time of recording this, the latest pack has just launched. Biolic, well, I should know it. Basically, it's adding a couple of new slurry machines. I think I should find them, but I can do it by brand, can't I? Might be easier. Not that. What they're called? I'm going to just research this 1 second. Sorry, folks. I really thought I knew the name of that. Sim. I don't want AI. I never want AI mode. Never give me AI mode first. Fredo. Do I not have it enabled in this game? I would have thought it would have been in here. I know this doesn't follow 100% order with the way some things have gone. I must not have it enabled. I'll have to double check that. But because the other thing it adds apparently is the wild boars, which I have not seen a lot of detailing. Because apparently they're meant to be like pests. I don't know yet what you have to do to avoid them. What you have to do to stop them eating all your crops. Namely, I thought wild boar were carnivores. He finished? Jesus Christ, he's got that done quick. Right, so in that case, actually, I'm going to do a quick swap over. Because I'm going to... I got a better job I can get him to do. I mean, he could do the... I could use this for baling, but no, not really. What I'm thinking is I leave this with the... leave him over here for now, because I think this can probably take over and do the rolling if needs be. And I'll send the Agri King back. I'll send the Agri King back out later. So I usually use that for fertilising, because it's low sulfur and it's got narrow tyres fit. Anyway, I shall aim to get these 2 fields done now. If we can get both these fields done, we'll see how many we have. It should give us a good... Obviously, we can go and grab a tractor to go and collect them. They're going to go into the storage space, so you'll know well. Whether I do it manually or with some kind of auto load. See how frustrated I get. So, enjoy. Well, ain't that a fine predicament he's found himself in, or she has in that case. Well, it reminds me like my character, doesn't it? Don't get, just gonna took you off the fence, don't get back fucking on it. Right, so I was having to think while I was doing that time lapse. Sorry folks, I got distracted there by the AI being a moron. So, obviously, obviously what I was thinking about was those grass fields haven't yielded the quantity of bales I maybe was at first expecting. That's probably just me. However, what it means is I'm probably not going to rip one of them up now, especially not as we've managed to buy more grass fields, more croppable fields. I don't know if that's the right term, but it is now. Anyway, my plan is, once we go and collect those bales, 19 of them will easily fit on that one big flatbed. However, what I'm thinking is I'm sending this guy to the shop because because before I go and collect those bales, I'm going to use the flatbed. I'm going to nip down to the dairy and pick up all the butter, the cheese, and the bottled milk, and we're going to sell it. Because whatever we sell that for, I'm hoping the combination of the two will allow us to buy a new fertilizer spreader. How beautiful is that? I can't wait to start using that trailer next season. That trailer is stunning. Nice big cane. They work at times such you, so you've finished there, which is good. We've got plenty of seed left, which is also good. Let's just move on to the next job, which is over there, which is going to be oats. Obviously, this field needs rolling, but we'll need the roller to finish on the grass field. So we're getting these things turned around. I mean, obviously I've made this a grass field just because it means we can drive over it. It just puts it as a... Grass to me is almost like a field holder sometimes. I can drive over it to get to the field behind. It means that we've got these grass fields nicely grouped together. Apart from the two that are up there, of course. Anyway, so I'm going to put oats on probably at least 3 of these. Like I said, 3 of these fields and maybe sorghum on 1. It looks like he's just at the headlands, which is good. So I need to check is with these. Your best price is sell everything, and you two at the farmer's market. Now the farmer's market is nice and close, isn't it? No, the farmer's market is the one right down there. The question is the price for that and the farmer's market still pretty good? Yes, I think it's the farmer's market we will do. So we get everything out the dairy, almost the farmer's market. That, what we have there, that 30k that came from the sold milk and just the brewery doing its thing. And selling that little fertilizer, which is a tiny little thing. We sell that. We buy something a bit more substantial. I knew I was going to do that. Every freaking episode I get caught out by that. I should turn that mod off, shouldn't I? Because all it seems to do is annoy me. But then again, I think you guys like seeing me annoyed, so... You know, if I'm doing a good job. So we head down to the dairy. Like I say, we should be able to get it all on here pretty easily. We'll definitely get all those bells on, then it's just going to be a case of putting the bells away. Then we'll probably call that apart, and then next time will be the finishing off of these. So I need to get that field 83 ripped, and then have a couple of sorghum fields, right? So, dairy. Oh, bugger, I have a mod enabled that's going to make this a problem. Right, please bear with me a second, folks. Sorry about that, folks. I'd left on the adjust production points mod, which is a fantastic mod, but sadly clashes with our spawn palace mod, and I went to the wrong one because I'm a fucking idiot. To me, the spawn palace mod is far more useful overall. It's a shame. I came into contact I think they're actually both made by the same mod author as well. I think it was contacted in a way that even if I had to edit the code, I could get them to work together, but I haven't yet, so sadly when I've got to choose between the two, that's the one that wins. Here, we'll take these. More milk, yeah. We're going to take all these lots to the farmer's market, sell it all, use the money from that to buy ourselves a brand new, hopefully buy a brand new, much bigger fertilizer spreader. Have enough money to fill it with fertilizer as well, while we're there would be nice. Then you can probably immediately go and fertilise that field of spinach I just planted. Yeah, it's handy being able to just do this. I'll use this trailer for both these jobs. I know in theory, certainly the milk and the butter you kind of want to keep in a fridge trailer because dragging it down the road 16-degree heat, you'd be delivering liquid butter by the time you got there. Also depends on what kind of cheese it is. I mean, it doesn't look much like cheese we've been making in Ireland to me. So he's cracking on with that. So he's getting on with that really well, actually. So doing really well to not. I thought I would have had to top the seed up on that by now, but it's so far behaving itself, which is nice. So the grass fields are going to be ready to cut again next time. We may probably not going to do it next time. We'll leave it a couple of goes. Because literally all the grass we cut next time will all just go into silage. Do one nice big silage pit that'll last us probably all year, if not slightly longer. So yeah, I may jump this till we get to the farmer's market, but just to speed things along, and then once we get there, and then go and sort the bales out. So I'll see you shortly. And we're back, folks. So now again, it's just a case of seeing hopefully this gives us the money to 100 grand. Not bad. So I'm not going to send, because we also should be able to sell off. Okay, no, it's still going to be worth a lot. It wasn't worth a lot when we got it, to be fair. Let's see what's available, shall we? Now, immediately it's given me that, which I'm not going to lie, it's tempting. You know, I wouldn't want it in that colour, I'm going to admit. I'm going to want the top in a slightly better colour. We can buy that for 15k. That's got a lot better capacity, so it's going to be less reloading needed. It's still fully supported by the... That's kind of tempting as well, but... Just check what other options are for... I want to say solid fertilizer. I prefer solid fertilizer a lot because I just find it a lot better to... Obviously knew that's still 21 grand use. We're not exactly gaining massive amount, but... You know, I'm going to certainly start with that one just because I feel that that one's... Let's actually leave the working width down. So I don't think it's going to make that big a difference in the grand scheme of things. So that needs 4,000 litres to fill it. Which that we're going to buy from here now. The other thing I want to check is will it hang off the back of this thing, basically? I want to make sure it's not going to be too heavy for this, it's not going to cause this thing to wheelie, because if it is, that could be a pain. I'm hoping the wheelbase of this thing should actually do it a favour in that. Nope, there she goes. So this thing can no longer pull that if we use this, but that's okay. Well, I'm going to have to start thinking now what we're going to get to buy or sell this thing, because if that's the case, then I don't know if we've really got much work for this machine anymore, but he's near there, he's nearly done. He's on his last loop, which is fantastic. And I'll take over from this guy from here, so that... That's going to be a case of pick up these bales, take them back to our storage point. And I'll say the next episode is going to be about finishing off these fields, trying to get all these fields, as many as possible, sorted ready for. Could have moved over a bit. This is where we thank Christ for autoload. We don't thank Christ for gate posts. Come on. Find a forward gear, there you go. I do like this tractor. It's a cheap way into quite a bit of horsepower, but it can be a bit of a bitch at times. I also realised I was going to put that. I had a thought where I was going to be able to just back this in and unload it, but the problem with that is he's going to put the bales sideways, which makes him a git to pick up even with the Bale King. So what I may have to do is, only if once I've done this I can unload and reload them all using the auto load system. Also I'm guessing, no, it's not you. Oh, that's you. Oh, that's good, because you can go to the field. Right, like I said, we're going to actually have a test, aren't we? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the Agri King off with this thing on its back. And what I'll do is I'll take this guy, I'll bring this guy back to here, pick up that spreader, because I know him, especially him with a front weight. He should manage it. And then fertilise this field. That was driving in right now. But first of all, I need to set these rollers back. Why didn't they destroy? Do I have crop destruction off? I shouldn't have. No, crop destruction is on. So when he gets back, he's going, well, use this to test if he will successfully roll field 12. Okay, you've finished now as well. Right, so you can move on to the next field. Always means he's leaving a lot of fields to roll and shit, and yeah. We ain't got the biggest roller in the world. Yeah, what I was about to say is what I might do is once I've picked up all these bales is offload them, and I'm pretty sure they'll all fit using the pallet auto-load rather than this is the bale auto-load. I can do this moving. The pallet ones won't have to stop and have to press the button combination. Yeah, this trailer does both, just to be annoying and slightly confusing at times. I'm thinking if I have that set to stack instead of insert, and then I offload and reload using that, what it should do is load them the direction I want. Then like I say, it'll be a case of probably reversing the trailer in and then just putting them in. Putting them in how we want them. And the 415 has reached 12. I know I'm backwards and forwards here, I'm trying to get jobs done, but you take that off and you go back to the shop. I'm going to have to wait a while because when they go to the shop, they for some reason can't go straight across this lane, they have to go via the friggin' brewery. I mean, there's always a lot of good excuses where you can go via a brewery, but none of them involve driving a tractor. Obviously, I'm not going to sell this tractor because it's used for nothing else. You just throw that little trailer around. And so I'm kind of hoping that this thing's going to manage to pull this alright. I think it's sliding down. I think it was a 91 horsepower this tractor, I think 100, but I'm hoping sort of its size and weight should count in its favour a little bit. I always do pull it forward because if you don't, it gets annoyed because it tries to unravel itself in the door. So you're off down there and I need to finish what I've started. Hopefully if nothing else we get all this done today. But I'm hoping, because if it stacks them in threes, then it should be enough room to get them all on. It's easy because the trouble with that one, if I do that one first, I have to stop, collect. Whereas at least with this one I can just roll past and it grabs them. Yeah, 19 bales, which isn't bad, but like, I don't know, I guess I was expecting a little bit more. Maybe I just need, I know I could do with ripping all my grass fields and lime spreading them and all that, and that could be coming in the future. Right, so what we do now is pull up here. Drop them right next to the trailer, and we'll fill back up again. Then what I do is Okay, it hasn't done it how I wanted it to do it, because I wanted them in threes. But it gives me a chance actually to wide tail strap them. That was a bad idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get them stacked a little bit cheaty, but so they're ready for how I want them. The problem is, this way I get less control over how they actually unload. If I just do that. At least they're now all stacked in the right direction. Okay, yeah, it's too long, but they're all stacked the correct way. If I can get this down to the yard, at least then figure out what I'm doing about it. I'm going to meet the freaking... I'm going to wait by the entrance for him. It appears at first glance like he's managing to pull that alright, which is great news. So I'm going to hang back here and let him pull into there before I... We'll get these put away, get them put into that nice little shed out of the way. As you can see, I did the part unload on one of those bales as well, so... One that isn't quite a full one. Luckily the game sort of just standardises the size, so you've not got an odd shape one in the middle of your stack. Excuse me, coming through. Thank you. Imagine how people stop when you fire a tractor at them at speed, isn't it? So what point needs to do is spin round, back this ride up, and put it into that point. And I think this tractor's next job is going to be ripping. I think we'll use this to rip field 83. Ooh, I think in real life that was a scrape. Jesus. He's getting on with that. Get this turned. Let's hit the milk tanker. No, I want it down the side, not up into the garage. I'm going to need to move the John Deere because that's actually where... I think I've got the loading side set right, yep, to the right, which is where I want it. I'm thinking if I just back this in like this, if I back it up, I'll try and get it fairly straight. I would normally have hidden the John Deere in that corner, the trouble is I can't now because I put the chicken barn there. Theory. That actually didn't go as bad as I thought it might have done. A little bit of work to be done here, but I don't like the idea of ones being actually like outside the barns. To me that would be where they have problems with water. Oh my goodness. It actually looks to be about the perfect amount here as well. I've got really lucky here. No, I've got one too many, haven't I? I think I need one stack of 4 at the end. So I get way too OCD over these stacks being straight. Probably just put a stack of 4 at the beginning at least. The first one I put in will be a good amount. Yeah, hopefully, I think it was slightly less than this that lasted us all year last year. So even though it doesn't feel like a lot, I'm hoping it's going to be enough. I thought that was rain. No, it's just going to be a wind sound in this game. I mean, that is about the perfect amount, isn't it? You got to admit, that's pretty pristine for what we wanted. And then we'll just park this up back where it was. We'll grab the Ripper and we'll send this go to field 83. And then that'll be the end of the episode, folks, because next time we're going to be starting from basically this spot. We may get into the next day as well. We'll see how time goes. It got well on in the afternoon here. I actually didn't realize I spent time up. It's got on quite as well as it has. I mean, probably the other tractor will be slightly better for this horsepower-wise, but this one seems willing, so let's not deny it. Field 83 it is, isn't it? I need to go and open the gate, because I'm pretty sure the gate's closed. Okay, it doesn't have a gate of its own, it goes through 88. Does it? Although yeah, that's okay. That was one of this. It's got two. Okay, he's just finished as well, so that's... Alright folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Please take the time to like, subscribe, share. Check out the rest of the channel. There is a lot of fantastic stuff on here right now. There's a lot of effort being put in by people. It's really showing in the quality of the work. I think you'll agree. So please, until next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.